Welcome YouTube. You know who it be. Make sure you click like, share, subscribe. You can follow the TikTok, Miss Rita Lotus. Also, personal readings are open. Let's go ahead and hop into the energy. Let's hop into these messages. Let me clear out this energy because we do have some dark energy going on. We still got people, they chatty. Okay. But like I said, a lot of people, between now and all the way up to May 28th. For some people, the lower ends of certain situations or some higher ends of situations where people are, phones are being recorded, tapped at this time. The next 24 or 72 hours, pay attention to details. Also, government feds are watching, so we are releasing all unbiased information, clear, accurate, and precise as can be energetically. So let's see what we get in this energy, okay? That little song from TikTok that's been going around. Somebody, okay? A stay-home mom or a housewife? What's going on with this? Entertain at home. Okay, so pay attention to the details. So for somebody in this situation, if you're a female, it's prevalent for you to if you're something you want to do, whatever the case may be, entertain from home. Someone has ill intent, something's dangerous, so be mindful. Okay. Also, there's a lot of jealousy and envy. If you're a woman, there's a lot of women, okay, in this energy. I'm getting it's a lot gossipy, talking. These are people that don't know you, okay? Also, that could also be the person trying to set up something as well. This, someone has ill intent, dangerous, be mindful. For somebody, there is a female stalker. I feel like they're going to get caught or arrested here shortly anyway, because I feel like some phone recordings or conversations, text messages have been picked up. For somebody, it could be in your neighborhood. If you live in apartment, condos, whatever, like they're picking up these conversations as well. Also, someone could have had a conversation with somebody being locked up, and whatever it was recorded, because I feel like somebody may have been, trying to threaten somebody's life. Also, if you've been somewhere where people have been ear hustling, reporting back to people about information that they should not have, about your location, whereabouts. Also, if these people have been falsely reporting, accusing you, noise complaints and those things like that, they are literally watching this. They are like a lot of people in your environment or properties, locations, a lot of people's phones are being recorded. So like text messages and stuff like that, like for somebody, the next 24 hours or 72 hours, there has been a person who recently paid. This person could have been a housewife, a stay-at-home mom, or something like that. That could have also given, like, I'm getting somebody is very deranged, like out of their mind. It's a female though, so there is a female stalker out and about. Okay. But I also feel like someone else, like if you have been dealing with, I'm hearing dirty cops, law officials, or real estate or apartment, something like that, and they've been doing like false reports, false calls, and things like that. These people's phone calls and stuff like that, I feel like they waiting on a particular moment or a particular time. I feel like somebody either gonna make like a third or fourth, or it's a false report, clearly, okay? To go ahead and do this. Also, someone like, it's gonna be important for you to like stay near home at this time, because whoever has this ill intent, someone is looking to, I'm getting like a hitman or something like that. Somebody wants to cause harm, all right? Reason being, someone, you may be having a great day, you're in a good mood, you're not stressed about anything, you're beyond unbothered. And I feel like you being unbothered bothers someone, okay? Also, they love your ambition, keep strong. So someone, whether you hear it physically from anyone or something like that, I'm hearing somebody say, keep going strong, because I feel like someone, you're helping a situation. You're helping people. You could be helping a situation. You could be, I'm getting someone, you could probably be helping in an investigation to close something out a little bit quicker, because something, for someone in your situation of where you are, someone has ill intent, dangerous, so be mindful. But I'm getting like, if you are a woman, it was another woman who's sending someone out. So someone could be a dirty cop. So someone could be trying to do something in the nighttime towards a person you could probably live alone or something like that. Like, I'm getting somebody, you have to be by yourself for someone to try to attempt to carry this out. You must be alone or by yourself, man or woman, it doesn't matter. But it's given like a stay-at-home wife, a housewife or something like that, that could have like just recently made a call to someone. They definitely could be like a dirty cop, or you know, something of that much, but they do work for like a police department. But they could have recently just paid a hitman. So this person could be married to like a doctor. So I'm getting like married to medicine. So someone could be married to like someone that could be like a surgeon, neurosurgeon or something like that. They could have recently did this. Also, I'm getting someone a contract, or somebody could be a contractor for DOD worker. This person could work for DOD, they can work for NASA, they can work for NSA. They can also be, you know, have ties, political ties or state ties. So this person have access to that type of money to do this. But it's just showing that this person's only doing this out of envy and jealousy. Maybe because it's like some truth or something is coming to light. Something they did just about 15 minutes ago. Also, someone placed to pay someone between 6:30 and 9:30 this morning. Someone paid a person 6:30 in the morning. That could be in California. Someone could be in like Japan, Guam or something like that. The hour, like someone's trying to use like a front. Also, someone could be paying this person via a stock, okay? So it's like someone's trying to pay in small increments. Someone could have just paid like $6,000 or $63,000 to someone. Another person maybe had just dropped off $9,300 to someone. Like, they're doing it in settled increments. Someone may have also took like $300 to do something, then $600, and then they gave them $900, and then they went back and gave them another $300, and then they came back and gave them $6,000 and gave them $9,000. Okay, someone paid all the way up close to $1 million in this situation. But this is like someone trying to keep it subtle where someone wouldn't be able to follow it on a bank statement. Also, someone could have did this and try to pay someone via agriculture. So someone definitely utilized a government fund or a state fund to do this as well. Someone could have some kind of fruit. Someone could have had just like some mangoes or something, a mango or a banana about an hour ago or so, or about 1 o'clock. They could have had like a conversation with this person. I was about to say this son of a bitch, but oh, so, wow. So the stay-at-home mom or housewife, same sex. So she may be sleeping with someone that her husband is not aware of yet. Or this could be like sister wives or something like that. Also, this person did something like going to someone's house. I'm getting like mimosa, spa day or something like that, or movie theaters. Someone has like a small, like a mini movie theater in their home. Or they did like a drive-through type situation. Also, someone could do stocks or be an investment, or they could be a financial analysis, financial advisor. They could have tried to take this money and put it into like a luxury home or into a property. Also, someone recently donated as well to put it into like a home fund, so HUD Vash. They could have took this and put it into an entertainment stock or an investment. Also, this person could have did this at a hospital or a police department, grocery store as well. Also, someone could be like a real estate agent, local police as well, same sex, a, a female. So the stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife could be messing with like a local police female to have this person to stalk and watch you as well, but also to like come up with a way of them being able to, this person, this stay-at-home wife gave this person plenty of money to do something to somebody in the air in a local area, okay? This person also knows someone that's a sheriff or a police. This is like a sister wife type situation. They could have had this conversation between 6:30 and 9:30 this morning, okay? So it's two women that's doing this, okay? Entertaining at home. So something that they could have, it was like, I'm getting like somebody could have went into like a home office, whoever this person is in their home in particularly. This is definitely a gated community. Someone has some kind of palm tree in a black vehicle. I don't know if that's an Audi, BMW, a Jeep. Someone could actually also have a G-Wagon, or someone recently went to some type of auction. Okay. The house could be like blue or some kind of pastel type color, okay? Also, they have some type of political tie. But it's also like they paid this person like, hey, keep an eye on them and stalk them. But also they trying to figure out a way to provoke a situation to make it into a hostile situation. Okay, so this is like them utilizing, like, say, if you stay in a particular neighborhood or something like that, or you live in a condo or apartment, right? This is like someone trying to get these people to, like, it's up to two people for sure that they're confident in. Like, I'm confident that this one can do this, and it's like, okay, I need you to do this and have this type of conversation, or I need you to go outside, or I need you to be in this part of your apartment. So this is like someone who can have the floor plan of someone building or your apartment or something like that. Someone is upset that you know all the fucking ins and outs of what the situation is, that they've been trying to do this. Because they had this text message or conversation between 6:30 and 9:30 this morning, and they was trying to encrypt it. I'm getting somebody either use like Text Now or a second phone app, even though they bought this prepaid phone. This person could be on shift at this time. So this is like someone trying to see, like, they're saying like, okay, if this person's on here, like this person could have watched around 6:30 because it was like what? But they planning to do something around 9:30. So someone, you might end up seeing somebody trying to walk in your area or something like that, and then they'll probably like stop halfway, or if not, they're gonna stop on another side of it. But mind you, or you'll probably hear somebody, a door closing next door to you or around you, and whatever it is that you're hearing is them having a conversation with this person who's a local police person in your area who's actually stalking you, which is a form of harassment. But I feel like also they watching, okay? But they doing it off the behalf of this person. But the thing that's going to get this person in trouble, because I don't know if they did some kind of purchase or whatever, but the conversation of what they were trying to have this person do is that either if you're in the neighborhood, if you're out and about, they're going to have somebody, if you go to a store, they're going to try to have somebody walk behind you to make it seem as if you're stealing or something like that. If you carry your weapon or whatever, like I'm still waiting on my fucking paperwork for my conceal and carry, because there should be no reason why there's a flag or me not having my license. But somebody may have this local police lady take advantage of this to try to have a reason or a ground to try to pull a weapon out on you, okay? So someone be mindful, especially if you are a person of color. But these two women have sat down, like literally trying to have a conversation and strategize how to make this happen to create a dangerous situation. If not, this is like someone trying to figure out where they can get someone and get there or do something around you to set you up or try to get something. Like say if you leave your home, they also willing to go as far, like for somebody, if you don't know, they've got a key, a copy of a key to where you live. So at any moment when you decide to leave, they're planning to try to plant drugs in your house. So under your kitchen sink, in your bathroom, in your home, if you have to leave a weapon in your home, this will be a person that if there is a case that could be opening or pending or something going on, this local police and this person here that may have had ties with these other real estate people, property management people, they are hoping to take your weapon and put whoever this person's DNA is, or put some type of evidence around your place or your home. Also, they're planning to do, if they're into hoodoo and voodoo, like you may not be paying attention, but they probably put something towards your front door or, you know, your window, your patio or what, you know, something like that, or put it like, for me, I have a tree line, they'll probably put something there to do that. Also, for somebody, they need to switch out the camera because something about the battery could be going low. But this is like someone trying to figure out to download some type of information, like they trying to get a case or do something or trying to pin something on you so they can try to arrest you or something, okay? This is just their only political move to try to do this. Also, this is their hope to try to overstress, you know, to do something. Because this is like someone like upset, like, you know, you are who you are, you know what I'm saying? For someone, also, they could be planning to try to get this person to try to play nice with you. This local female police officer, and try to get her to come in and try to play like she's a friend, coming in as a civilian and not in uniform to try to talk to you or something like that. Or like I said, on TikTok, you may get these people trying to come in and neighbors all of a sudden, oh, hey, I didn't know you live here. What's your name? You know, how long you been here? Like dumb shit. Ignore these people, because all it is for one person is either going to be this local police female that's just going to try to come in as a civilian, or this stay home mom or housewife who has connection to one of your neighbors here to come in to do this. Okay, they know about 10 people in the neighborhood because they have 10 of these people on payroll to watch you. Also, like I said, somebody, you know, smoke detectors, your light fixtures or something, they got something around in your home, which is like, they know they violating, like you got illegal surveillance, which, like I said, the government and the feds is aware of this on a higher level because they've been, you know, I guess catching the corrupt, the dirty, and how far this situation is going for somebody. It's got to do with money. This has to be with some kind of big money or something that you know. That's the only time these folks will try to want to take somebody out, okay? Because there's an ill intent or to make it dangerous or a hostile situation. Because I'm getting someone trying to call in, hey, code, da-da-da-da-da. Like, this person wants to create some type of hostile environment or get you to respond or react in a particular way, okay? Political science, yeah. So they're trying to pull a political move because it's like the information or the knowledge that you carry, it can bring down a lot of people. Somebody's name could be Carrie, Corinne, Kathy, Casey, something like that. These people have some kind of ties, okay? Yeah. The hope is to create some kind of mental abuse. This is like trying to pull like a Trayvon Martin type shit. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. So someone, you know, you could be a person of color or something like that, or you were a person of interest. We just have, or you might end up getting like on a random day, someone knocking on your door. Oh, you know, we had a person of interest. We had somebody do some random break-ins, or we had some reports about people having this. It's like, oh, marijuana, like this is a no smoking area. So they say, this motherfucker smoke every day, but it's a no smoking policy. So this is them. Oh, we just had a few questions, you know, we got a few reports about, and it's like, what are you getting reports about? Like for somebody, you don't even have nothing in your house for them to really like to see, but this is like, they're going to use this female or someone from the local police station or something like that. It's definitely giving females in this energy more than anything to do this, because they may have been consulting with a neurologist or a psychologist, psychiatrist friend. Also someone, you know, if you're a veteran, they may have been consulting with them as well to try to figure out, you know, what could they use in this situation. Also, like I said, somebody, your family could be involved in this, trying to help with this situation, because I feel like somebody, it's a lot of money involved in this type of situation. But the hope and key in this situation was mental abuse. Like they want to try to cause psychological or a mental abuse in this situation. But like I said, the next 24 or 72 hours, you know, pay attention to some details, pay attention to how these people moving. Also, you know what I'm saying, if you have to get food or something like that, just know, you know, check your stuff. These people will try to mess with your food, put, you know, poison or whatever they can. If you gotta order food to eat or something like that, they, you know, they hoping that you order something or you use a particular app, because of course they hired some hackers to see, you know, what you're gonna do. Also, you know, to watch your social media and things of such, okay? But the whole intent is to try to cause some kind of psychological abuse. For somebody, don't stress this, because like I said, the government and the feds is watching this. So whoever corrupt that they did have to get in this situation, they gonna get them. Okay, so the next 24 hours and the 72 hours is very critical. If they find and see that your neighbors, you know, may have made some calls or made false reports, they're going to be held accountable for this, I'm hearing, and they're going to be held up in the court of law. So some of these people ain't going to be able to handle it. I feel like, so for somebody with their participation in this, with it being some sort of abuse and your rights being violated, I feel like when they catch these people and when they get the messages that they need, that these neighbors are reporting back to these people and helping these people, I'm feeling that these people can get 10 years, okay? 10 years alone, just for just playing telephone, texting the message, you know, basically false reports on you. 10 years. Because I feel like this is racially charged for someone. And it's definitely abuse of power, okay? Child, it's definitely racially charged, okay? Louisiana. Trust no one at this time, only yourself. So someone is definitely trying to make a political move, but then it's also like with this movement, because like I said, like where if your government was turning the blind eye, not no more. Because I feel like they caught those dirty feds. I feel like they catch some dirty cops too. I feel like they waiting for them to do something. Somebody gonna make a fucking wrong move at the right time, and they gonna catch their ass. They gonna catch them slipping in the worst way. Because I'm getting like somebody could even get arrested on the job. Based off the conversations and what these people are paying, I feel like a lot of people can get arrested on the job. I ain't even gonna hold you. Louisiana, Missouri. Someone could have also went to like LSU or something like that. Also, a corrupt Fed could have came from Louisiana or Missouri. Also, this correct FBI person has ties to like either KKK or some kind of extremist group, far left, Palestinian or something like that. It's like something like they ain't got no business being in, if that makes sense. Because this case is literally leading to the fact national security. I feel like if somebody was part of a music group or a lifestyle group, Next Selection Lifestyle, so Texas, or if someone could be part of the music industry as well, they could have been fronting this situation to pay into this mental magic, chaos, or mental abuse. Someone's name could be Ryan. Another person's name could be Leslie. Someone's name could be Tracy Ann or Anna. Marissa, Martha, Melinda. So this black male that has ties to this fire department, government state compensation, that could have ties. Okay, so this black male at the fire department has ties to this music industry in Louisiana. Trust issues. Somebody didn't trust something or wanted someone to not trust a situation. An extraction team. Also, a lot of these people feel to get caught up for a Ponzi scheme. Is what it's looking like too. Extraction team, Missouri. Something is going to throw a off for someone. Also, someone has gold teeth. I'm hearing something, go along with it, go along with it. You're going to have to go along with it. Merriweather, something like that. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone's name could be Sandra or Sandra, CHANDRA. Like it's spelled different. Also, someone could be Hindu or Indian. This Ryan, Leslie, Martha. Also, this could be a mother energy. Also, someone did something on Monday. Someone is building a false case for money. This person is also trying to get into some kind of state compensation or government compensation. Also, whoever this black male is from a fire department that was into some same sex or something that they ran into their house. Like, what the fuck are you, Diddy? What are you, a diddler? But you trying to make a false case, but there's more dirt on you than anything? Yeah. An African woman doing voodoo. So this is a person that could have paid some people out of the country to do voodoo on a casework. Also to cause someone to have like mental confusion and not to trust something or to create some kind of illusion. Also, this is like someone trying to utilize like the chakras or utilize someone's astrological chart and using the moon sign to do the chaos of the situation. Spiritual voodoo. Also to make someone make sure you're not trusting your own intuition. Someone's name is Tawan or Tawanda. Talana. A white male, EMT, and a volunteer. Someone's name is Janae. Janice, Genesis, Jamie, Jennifer, Jesse or Jessica. Victor, Victoria. A male psych is watching and stalking, okay? Someone's trying to figure out how they can communicate something without like causing interference in something. Because this extraction team, so the extraction team, someone is going to receive some kind of phone call from an unknown number, a spam risk, or a blocked call. I'm here, someone, if there's a psychologist that's watching and stalking you, they're in amazement because it's like, well, shit, I can't put this person in a category if it's like somebody here, something, a knowledge exceeds, it's some sort of expectation that they can even put something on. So it's like, getting like someone, you're like a natural Piscean or something like that. A white female OBGYN from the VA to be part of this, building a false case upon you. Doja, Deja, Catherine. Someone's trying to figure out a way to create some kind of situation, or trying to figure out a way for you to come in, or someone could be trying to take that opportunity if you do have some sort of appointment or something. Someone's trying to figure out what kind of way that they can create some kind of situation. Also, someone you could have known whoever this person is. Cuba or Argentina is very prevalent. I'm hearing somebody saying, I've never seen this. This is miraculous, marvelous. New York. Someone has a black cat. I just said fucking Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Someone is just like amazed that you can see it on all levels. Mysterious, nurturing, and intuitive. Creating a new, like someone is trying to create an analysis based off of something that they're just watching. Female telehealth and runs a clinic. Somebody is like, well, shit, I mean, I can't find the political aspect or the stance on this because they don't have any kind of backing to back up how the thinking process of a situation. Someone don't even, they're the trigger here in this situation, they don't know the thought process and how are you getting to where you are with this, okay? Also, something about the IRS, someone could be an audit, a single mom scam, mental abuse, and using. So this person who runs this, they may have been part of this scheme to do this, and looking for the art to be able to manipulate it. So this is like someone using psychological kinesiology or energy psychology to utilize this situation, which I feel that shit needs to be fucking restricted, and you do need to get people's consent in order to utilize that. That is like the worst thing ever. Someone's going to end up having the best. Your home is on the way. So it's something that they want to release to somebody. For somebody, it's something that they could have done in 2008. Excuse me. A doctor of any kind, the one you thought of, knows you know what's going on. They're fearful and they're nervous. I'm getting this person is actually nauseous. Beyond high IQ. This person could have worked with you. This OBGYN, this psych person, this person from a clinic, this political science person is beyond like what? For someone you outdo, if these are people trying to come up with scams to create this abuse, I'm feeling like someone is just like, it's not, it's, I feel like this male doctor is like, it's not gonna happen. For somebody could want to offer something, but I feel like they have access to somebody. For somebody, if you feel like these people don't have your phone number or nothing, they hacked your phone, so of course they're gonna be able to call you. So for someone, don't get nervous whenever you get these phone calls. It's these people right here. It could be this psych person. This could be for someone, you might get a call from something that you're familiar with, okay? It could be, if you're a veteran, it'll be from a Veterans Affairs. If it's, that is a clinic of something, the number is going to be affiliated with something that you're familiar with. Even if not the block or the spam risk, they're going to send in a text message behind it. So you know what I'm saying? For somebody, an extraction could be required for you in this situation. But I feel like, if anything, they'll probably have you moved around within 24 or 72 hours. Like, I'm getting this, like, I wouldn't say like it's undercover, but it's not undercover, if that makes sense. But this also leads to, like, if you had anything like me, child, that goes deep. But also, this psych knows, like, hey, this person's gonna have trust issues with the fuck y'all doing or what you got going on. They also know not to take you to no place where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like someone, you're going to be met by some people in political positions. Damn, for somebody, dang, I feel like it's going to be a big ass blessing coming out of this situation. Because I'm getting that song from Legally Blonde, the movie, It's a Perfect Day. Somebody, you finna have a fucking perfect day out of a shitty situation. That's crazy. Somebody, a male Hispanic high school mate or old neighborhood, a black male from a old high school or neighborhood could be watching as well. They could be part of this, working with this police or trying to create this dangerous situation. Louisiana, if this is a black male, I was like, that could be like Kinsley. That was the only person that I really knew in high school that came from Louisiana during that time. We get Dustin. These also could be people that's tied to the demons and shit like that. Also, somebody could be like an AKA or a Delta. So for somebody to get involved in this, also someone, if you had issues like I did, I know some of this stuff is rumbling over from Puerto Rico, but then also I had a situation prior to that. So this right here could run pretty deep if you don't know your situation. You know what I'm saying? A black male doctor, damn, somebody gonna get ratted out regardless in the situation. So if this is a doctor that's actually trying to, play on the dark end of this situation, child, because somebody could have found out too with this situation. Somebody is a poly couple in here. So someone, you had a couple coming against you. White, black, or Hispanic. Somebody, you could have had an African couple going against you or a mixed race couple going against you. Someone could have been a poly couple from the music industry, but also they all tied to like your family as well. Alabama. Yeah, this is like a lot of stuff from a long time ago. So it's like a lot of ties to this. Elder, because I remember singing Olivia. That would be kind of fucked up. I wouldn't either. I would Elder and his wife, and then Jamal Love, which I knew that they had ties to the feds too, but also, you know, to the military. But why would you go this far? Glover, I wouldn't expect that from Tyus, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, they all into this shit, so a biker club, the Masons Eastern Star shit, I'm not surprised by it. You're stepping in your power, don't let up. Someone's like, damn, they know what we thinking, how we gonna do it. They know the situation. They know that we moving the documents for somebody. If you have medical records, they've been playing in it. So I feel like somebody could have got flagged with something that they did on Monday. Because someone tried to say something about emotional regulations or anxiety or PTSD or something like that. Someone tried to put something in your medical record. Or someone got in it that wasn't like part of your team or something. Someone could be an African person or a white lady or something like that. Like someone don't have ties that has ever worked on your medical case. This is the next 24 or 72 hours. Of somebody in this situation, someone could be with child or about to go into labor, like now. Not in a few days. For somebody, they could be going in labor within the next 24 to 72 hours. Alabama, or somebody that worked for the state, or someone could be like a psychologist, or someone could work for like some kind of recovery program, financial analysis, or an astrologer. Or this OBGYN could be on duty, delivering some babies right now. And it's like somebody could have sent the message to them. They couldn't respond because they was trying to deliver. Answering the public. Digitally trying to figure out how to strategize this. Okay, so on a political level, they just trying to figure out how, well, shit, if this coming out to the news, someone's trying to get, what you call it when politics get involved? They trying to get ahead of this so that it don't look too bad on the news. So something about to be on the news or something like that. Damn. A spiritual practitioner, dark-skinned Hispanic, paid a church and some friends, or they will pay for some people from their church and some friends to do some mental magic, womb magic. Yeah, mental and moon, moon magic, mental reproduction, heart. I'm also getting like working on the chakras. This is crazy. Also, these people paid someone to clone your phone, and they may have been, for somebody, these people from higher up could have been looking to reach out to you, and they realizing like, wait, some numbers is off. Calls from similar numbers. Cloned your phone. Someone from Missouri or Louisiana. We're hearing crash course. How are we going to hurry up and do this? Somebody, you could be reading these people like a book. Or you could be reading what they thinking or saying, could have said, or it could be currently happening. I got a new attitude. Someone can tell that you like, you know what I'm saying, if you found a healthy way to regulate how you feel and, you know, putting love back into yourself. This psychologist could see this. It's just like if somebody did something on a record and you worked with someone before and they happen to do a full review and they had to reach out to this person, and over this review, this is like someone that can actually put in the proper information. Also, you have someone scared to talk to you driving around you at this time. So someone else could be wanting to talk to you or give you a confession, tell you something, drop some information. So you could either get a phone call, a text message, somebody, you could get a knock on the door. Who knows, okay? Be mindful. Financial goals, okay? Something's going to come in like the most mysterious way. And for somebody in this situation, if so, because it's like I'm seeing extraction team in a situation. I don't know how much it is. Either you're going to get access or information about a home and some money. For somebody, you're getting information about a home and some money. But however much fucking money it is, I feel like you're going to have ample amount of money if you felt like you wanted to move or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying, so they can get all this paper. I'm hearing something about some deeds. But whatever this money is meant to, I feel like for somebody, when you get some kind of money or something, right? Leave where the fuck you at. Trust no one at this time, only yourself. So if you got to go there and you got to pay whatever it is, if you know how much it is to break your shit and get the fuck on. Because I feel like for somebody, once you get on about whatever it is that you about to do, for someone you'll have, I'm getting like somebody, whatever kind of move you got to make, you can make, okay? Also, you know, it's a lot of things, you know, unconventional living. If you feel that it's necessary for you, do so. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have your own space or whatever. However you choose to do it, I feel like you're going to have enough to be able to, if you need to pay for packers to come in and it needs to get done in a day, you will have enough, you know, to do that. If you, for someone, let me see. For someone, stay in the state, don't go too far. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For somebody, you will have some people around you. I just want you to know that. I know you might have some trust issues with this shit, but however it gotta go, it's gonna go, okay? So I'm hearing think smart. Your mother is actually betraying you. So someone, you could have a water sign parent that is actually trying to betray you or help these people. So they're trying to help all these people to do this. But I feel like for somebody, I feel like they dug, you got some doctors on your side. There might be a lot more that's being dirty, but you got some good ones that's like, whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. What the fuck? They doing the right thing, okay? They doing the right thing. Whether you see it or not, or whether you believe it or not, it's something that probably got to the depth of it to understand, like to get a better observation. Somebody got a better observation of what this is. Maine, so the spiritual practitioner, Hispanic lady, could have some ties with this church, and some people, some friends that could have paid somebody from Maine. Also, you know, with this assist of this parent, because they all have this goal. Like somebody, I don't know how much money you coming into. It must be something for somebody to go this fucking far. And also they, you know, paying for the mental magic or to create some kind of false situation. For somebody, whatever you do, turn your side hustle into full time. For me, I just only just do this when I can, but for somebody, you know, turn whatever it is that you're doing into full time. For somebody, how far you are able to dig into something, because with the moon and Pisces and stuff like that, the intuition or psychological insight for somebody, are they paying for you to go to school for like psychology or law or something like that? Cause shit, I would love y'all to pay for my law degree and my psychology degree. Okay. Law and psychology would be great for me. I can't speak for other people, but for somebody, you know, financial analysis, political science, if you wanted to. Shit, somebody could, I'm telling you, somebody, you could low-key get some government and federal contracts, like where the big dogs want to work with you. For somebody, I'm hearing you're solving fucking cases. Like you catching like the big fish. For somebody, I feel like when you first started up, I feel like they caught one, they were a big fish, but not the major one. You know what I'm saying? That was enough. But the fact that they caught this one's for somebody, you catching two, like, this is like catching them big. If you ever go fishing, I'm not a fisher, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. But I had a dream, but it's like somebody catching big ass fish. You catching some big motherfuckers in this situation. You helping them in the craziest way, even down to the government, like, goddamn, you know, you ever make somebody have to sit there and be like, but you ain't have to, you know, but they have to give you your credit though. This is like somebody like, damn, they good. Yep. Even this person, whoever, this white male that does like flight signals, comm, sec, computers or something like that, like how you can able to analyze the algorithm of who's doing what, how they did it, where they're doing it from. Yeah, somebody, you gotta be like, that's deep, but that's pretty cool too. It is what it is. Forgive, to be hurt. You go through so many changes. My own family ain't shit for like, I don't want to feel anything. Only make money, take care of your kids, and set up for their lives so they won't have to beg, ask, or need for anything from anyone. Also, hurry, healthy, stable, love, and safe space. The old version of you will now be released. Being disregarded is being released. Being used for money is now being released. Something will be occurring at 11:44 p.m. Release any anger, of attachment, of being in pain over whatever anyone has said. Release any illness, infections that you had are hiding or blocking or hindering you. You are releasing any and all bad habits that aren't for your highest good. I release unworthiness. I release codependency. I release chaos, confusion, and I release self-doubt. I release any addictions that could cause infection in your actual life. I release any effects of you having addictions to food, mental, or anything effective immediately. So for somebody with whatever it is that you're going to be making this change to, and you being in a mode of getting into that positive space, even though it's a lot of negative shit, I feel like you're going to be able to release a lot of things. Somebody really want to talk to you. I feel like something's going to scare somebody for a little bit. Like, what is this? Houston, Texas, and Aquarius, Costa Rica, and Central America. This person could have, someone's name is Kelly, or it starts with a K as in kilo, T as in tango, R as in Romeo, okay? Someone has ties to Atlanta, Georgia. This is also something this person may have did in February 11th. Someone's parent could have been involved in some shit back in 1981, like a long time ago. Also, they did something in 2014. Someone could be 5'8". Another person could be 42. Aquarius season. I'm telling you, a music group or a music artist, a female. Atlanta, Georgia. Houston, Texas. Hired a sniper to stop somebody from getting their money. Because you getting your money stop these people from taking your money. And this person is looking to work with an Aquarius and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and a Virgo. Also, I'm hearing a Leo to do this. Unfazed, you're being called or considered cold-hearted. Someone's saying you're in light energy, but they kept trying to say you were dark, but you're not. I feel like the right people are seeing like, no, you're not. Someone, you have very strong communication skills. So I'm getting communications, legal, and it's like very advanced, okay? Ahead of your time, or you're doing something in advance, like 10 steps ahead, or someone, you could actually be a real Gemini or an Aquarius or something like that. Child, it's because you outed these people about the behavior and stuff like that. A bisexual Gemini, time to heal a situation. Fiduciary, I'm telling you, there's money involved in this. Money and property, most definitely. Transaction broker, definitely money and property. A child psycho, so someone could be using kids, and this kid, like for somebody, it could be yours or one of these kids could, I guess somebody utilized their mental for this. A Hispanic male EMT, show no mercy, respectfully. Heartbreak, but for somebody, you know, with the heartbreak brings in love. You were hidden in plain sight about this situation. Arizona, someone could have been looking for you. You was just right there. Somebody tried to lowball this situation to cause a death. Someone has or will pass someone. So this is like someone trying to create you to like pass someone. They went as far as paying a Haitian man to do voodoo spiritually. But these people are facing foreclosures and tax liens. Anything else? Someone gonna experience an overdose. Someone is addicted to like Vicodin or something. Someone born in 1963. So someone had like a pill addiction. Someone's birthday could be August 9th, February 11th. Someone also trying to cover up something that happened in February 11th about someone's passing. BB, New Jersey, California, North New Jersey, Westfield, New Jersey. Also, they trying to conceal some kind of abuse or something, like for somebody, somebody was looking for you because you were a case of either the state, some kind of domestic abuse between 1992 and 2007, and someone trying to hide you. But I feel you're found, so something is about to change drastically. A Leo, Garland, Texas, Flexerol, pops pills, The Voice. Davis, Whitney, something about Houston, Texas. Someone you could probably actually have ties to the music industry. I'm hearing they've been looking for me. They've been looking for you. A bald black man with a beard. That company or that official is corrupt. It's greed. A Rico. Oh shit. It's a Rico. You're about to receive good karma though. If you're not getting it now, right now in the spring, definitely in the summer. A female that you went to high school with in an old neighborhood, they are part of this corrupt and Rico situation. Listen, I'm telling you, you got some people that's on your side right now. There was a lot of doctors involved in this. Also, someone, if you were dealing with like, you know, a little situationship or someone was paid to come in towards you, their baby mom was a part of this too. A male judge. All right, we gotta come up off of this. Boots on ground, boots on ground. All right, that's what I have. So I will be catching you guys next time. Okay? Somebody, you know, somebody will be calling you. Just talk to that person or at least hear them out. I don't know if they're coming to you physically or they're just going to call you. I don't know. But just hear someone out. You don't have to be a butt. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Also, the name Melissa, Deborah, and a clerk. Something's going to be happening at 11:51 a.m. or 11:47. Code of conduct and a lawyer. Something fit to go down. The next 24, 72 hours, something else is going to be occurring for somebody. I don't know if around you or at a distance. In the next 15 minutes. All right, you beautiful people. Y'all be blessed. Until I catch you guys again. See y'all later.